precious souls. Welcome to Infinite Union. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe. So this is going to be what do twin flames need to know right now, right this very instant. Okay, we're going to be pulling from the Psychic Tarot. We're going to get 3 shuffles in here, of course, 3 shuffles. And we're going to get some messages for what do Divine Masculine. We're going to do Divine Masculine on one side, Divine Feminine on the other side. All right. What do twin flames need to know right now? All right. What do twin flames need to know right now? All right, let's see what comes out. Prosperity begins. So this is for Divine Masculine, of course. Divine Masculine. Next card. Cards are flying out here. Passion ignited. And we have 2 1s here. Okay. So we have the number 11 here showing up. Fulfillment of wishes and the number 9. Okay. Fulfillment of wishes. Let's get one more card here. That's a lot of cards. Okay. So this one landed right in the right in the spot. So I'm gonna take that one. Underneath the deck, though, we do have recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. So right off the bat, the very first card here that we have for Divine Masculine is Prosperity Begins. Okay, I feel like Divine Masculine is reaching for it's kind of like reaching for things that they never thought that they would reach for before. Okay, and there's 2 hands here, and I feel like this is kind of like a dream state that is happening here. I kind of feel like this is an image that the Divine Masculine is seeing in their dreams. It's kind of like 2 hands holding each other. Okay, but we have Prosperity Begins, and I feel like Divine Masculine is really, it's kind of like something is happening that no one else can see. So you see these roots here, and they're in the ground, but you can't see the roots that are deep in the ground. You see that there? So it's kind of like there's something happening here with Divine Masculine, but no one else can kind of see it, okay? No one else is really noticing this, okay? And you also have Passion Ignited here. Now, this is what's energetically happening within Divine Masculine, okay? And this is what's energetically and spiritually happening with Divine Masculine. And this is very interesting because it's almost as if Divine Masculine has, it's like they're still going through some type of awakening. Now, I know this has been coming up for Divine Masculine before, and that's okay. So it's kind of like they're just going through the motions. They're feeling things. Okay, I still feel as if the Divine Masculine is going through some type of awakening. And they're kind of like, they're not zoning out, but it's almost like they're behaving differently. And people are noticing this about them. It's kind of like they're behaving like they normally would, like they not that they normally would. Okay. The next card that we do have here is we have fulfillment of wishes. I feel like divine masculine is awakening to specific manifestations, but it's kind of like they're also looking at their divine feminine. It's like, oh my goodness, my divine feminine can do this. I can do this too. But I feel like it's not as easy for divine masculine as it is for divine feminine sometimes. But they know that it's possible. It's like their every materialistic wish can come true. And they also feel as if their divine feminine is very much so one of those wishes. So I also feel as if they're kind of watching their divine feminine moving on. Okay, for some of you, you are in some type of separation with your divine masculine and maybe not speaking to them currently. But we have this moving on kind of thing, okay? But you see how sad he is. He's looking the other way. But the light is shining on him. The light is shining on him. So it's almost as if they're watching their divine feminine kind of move on, move in a different direction. So I don't know why, but I heard like, skateboarding. For some weird reason, I kind of really saw somebody kind of getting their skateboard and skateboarding on the sidewalk or something. Or kind of skateboarding in the bicycle lane down the road. I also see like a divine masculine kind of taking the bus maybe. Okay. Or getting, bus tickets and taking the bus. It's just kind of like just doing things out of the ordinary, not something that they would normally do. Okay. But I also see them they're kind of really watching their divine feminine a little bit right now. All right. But they're also watching their divine feminine do these things. They're watching their divine feminine get into this energy. Okay. This spiritual energy that's happening right now. So underneath the deck, we do have recognition and reward. I kind of feel like this is happening on a spiritual level between these two twin flames right now. They're recognizing the hard work that the two of you have done, because it's not just about one person doing all of the work. Okay? Because the both of you have to do some of this work, all right? Look at this triumph. This is like the Chariot. Okay, moving forward. Look at this, authority. It's like someone's kind of standing their ground a little bit. All right, and I really feel like it's divine feminine really standing their ground, but I feel like divine masculine is a little bit, it's kind of like they're watching their divine feminine move on a little bit. And divine masculine is feeling a little bit sad. It's like divine masculine has everything they need, but it's almost as if they don't have their divine feminine currently. Okay, I want to see what the messenger oracle has to say for, divine masculine. Okay. There's 2 shuffles. Moving on to 3. Let's see what comes out. Okay. What do divine masculines need to know? Embrace the feminine. I think that came out last time. What do divine masculines need to know? Nourish the soul. Yeah, they're really working too hard. It's kind of like They're run down. Embrace the dark. Let go of the old. Let go of the old that is no longer serving you. Let go of those old patterns. Okay? Embrace the feminine. There's growth here. Okay? Divine masculines are kind of struggling, showing their emotions. Let go of what you think could go wrong. And then you also have here, Nourish the Soul. This is a very interesting card here because I kind of feel like the two of you are connecting on an astral plane. And it's almost like the two of you are communicating in that same sense. Communicating to you and letting you know exactly what's happening. Because you're communicating with your divine feminine on a conscious level, on a subconscious level, because the two of you share the same consciousness. So the next card here is we have Embrace the Dark. So some of you divine masculines might be the dark, divine feminine might be the light. You two balance each other out. It's time to kind of just let go of things that no longer serve you anymore. It's time to shed. Let's get one more for divine masculine. One more. Make the sacrifice. It's time to take a leap of faith. Make the ultimate sacrifice. Now, don't consider this as, I'm sacrificing my pride, or I'm sacrificing myself. Making the ultimate sacrifice. It's just time to let go. Let go of the old. That is the sacrifice that you need to make. So let's look at divine feminine side. Let's look at divine feminine side. Okay. I'm going to move these to the side, of course. So let's look at divine feminine. Here we go. Crown chakra. Let's look at divine feminine side. Emotional loss. These are a lot of cards. Wisdom. Okay, so for divine feminine, we have balance. All right, balance came out. That's underneath the deck. But the first card that we have here, and it's a chakra card, we have crown chakra. So some of you could be, most definitely, I really do see somebody kind of getting into Reiki or getting into something spiritual to that effect. Kind of like doing some self-healing, all right? But it's more of on the body, okay? I know this is crown chakra, but I really see somebody really focusing on their feet and grounding and stuff like that. So, maybe this is a sign that you're doing very good focusing on that aspect, but maybe it's time to kind of focus on the crown chakra just a little bit, okay? So the second card that we have here, we have emotional loss. I feel like this is something that's happening to you on an energetic level. Okay, there's parts of you that are going away. And it's not really a bad thing in the same sense. It's kind of like you're feeling the loss of something that you once knew or that you once were. You're feeling that emotional part of you going away. I feel like for a lot of you divine feminines, it's time to kind of take a breather. It's kind of right now, maybe some of you do need to sit out here in nature somewhere. Regroup yourself, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with resting, rejuvenating. Some of you could be working quite a bit. I really do see a divine feminine who works a lot, or maybe focusing on working a lot. I did hear like 50 hours, 60 hours a week or something like that. So kind of really overworking themselves. Possibly to the point of exhaustion, feeling overwhelmed. You also have wisdom here. So again, though, I really see a divine feminine that has been learning about, it's either Reiki or going to classes or kind of learning some spiritual techniques. But you've learned a lot from this journey. You've learned so many things from being on this twin flame journey. And you're taking that with you every step of the way. And I feel like Spirit is acknowledging that. You're starting to come into balance with yourself. You're starting to come into balance and recognizing the feelings, recognizing, when your twin flame is communicating with you and when your twin flame isn't. But it's only a matter of time. This is temporarily. Some of you feel as if you're in the waiting game right now. You're waiting for your twin flame to reach out to you. You have this third eye chakra here. You know, at least your soul knows when that time will be. Stay in balance. Don't get off balance. And you're doing that. You're doing that for yourself. So let's see what look at this. We are all connected. What else for divine feminines, please? Show that you care. Be gentle with yourself, too. Time to reflect. Let's get one more, please. One more. We have observe and silence. All right. So underneath the deck, we have you were born to create. Look at this. Deliberate creators, each and every one of you. So we are all connected. In some way, shape, or form, this is very much true. We are all connected in some way. Things happen for a reason. Point of attraction happens. We are what we attract. And when we believe certain things, that point of attraction becomes incredibly stronger. And a lot of times it's really hard to avoid, but it comes. So this next card here is we have show that you care. I don't know why, but I do see somebody with a either like a parrot, a bird in their house. I know there's birds playing in the background because I have nature sounds going, but I hear somebody with a bird by their window. But I also saw someone with a white cat. It's kind of like being gentle with yourself. Show that you care. I also just heard, do something out of the ordinary for somebody. Show them that you care. But also do it out of kindness. This card, I don't know if this came up for Divine Feminines last time, but this is time to reflect. Time to understand that this is all part of the journey and that you are on the right path. This is the right path. It starts right here, right now. And then this last card here. Observe in silence. Be still. Maybe it's time to sit somewhere quiet, kind of like this card right here. Sit somewhere quiet. Observe the beauty around you. Observe where you are at this very moment and appreciate it. Because you were born to create. You were born to prosper. So, these are the messages for divine masculine and divine feminine. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is Infinite Union.